The board of the Port of Guam met today in the afterglow of a visit by Secretary of Transportation Ray LaHood over the Memorial Day weekend.
He could see that that we had a very keen desire to work closely with MARAD and to move the port modernization program forward. So he gave us indications that if we continue to work together, that we will be able to realize additional opportunities for discretionary funding in the future.
Hood arrived in the wake of MARAD's presentation of a seismic risk report on the damaged wharf. Last year at this time, it was feared that the whole wharf might have to be replaced, but MARAD's report concluded repairing it for far less money was all that's needed.
Now that the study has been completed, once the board takes action on that study, the DOT will become very good partners for this port and do all that we can to be helpful.
What Secretary LaHood had alluded to was that he wanted the port to acknowledge it, so that would put closure to that big question about whether we put
replace or repair.
Replace or repair, or move those monies to the upland projects, modernize the port, or put it all on the waterfront. So
The conclusion is then?
The conclusion is we are good to proceed with the Uplands Phase 1A projects.
The repair was originally thought to require at least $15 million, and the port has already initiated steps to take out a loan in that amount. But Torres says they won't need that much money anymore because stabilizing the soil under the wharf is no longer a requirement.
The third component had to do with soil stabilization. That is a large component of that $15 million price tag. The report did not indicate that that was a must, so that if the port decides that it wants to do that, it can defer that project out, because it's not going to reduce the risk of collapse anyway.
The big question now is whether to proceed with the plans to take out a loan or wait for MARAD to agree to free up some of that $100 million in federal loans and grants. It's not an easy question, because waiting for MARAD to free up money for repairs may take too long. A loan may be the better option, says Torres.
I want the wharf to be repaired ASAP. That is my first priority.
Would you prefer the money was released by MARAD, the federal money was released by MARAD?
What we have to consider is that the Uplands projects accounted for all that money. So there's an argument that if you take some of it away, you will take away an Uplands project or some component of it. Our inclination is to just make the maintenance and repairs that are critical and that don't have, that shouldn't be delayed. And that would be the position of the port. If MARAD can help us get it so that it happens very, very fast and there's no effect to the Uplands project, perfect. But we don't know that as of now.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.